Alright, in any case, let's keep it going. We got a pretty interesting team with Braviary, Crocodile, Magmar, Scrafty, Whimsicott, and excuse me, Porygon Z. So a lot of Intimidate users with potentially Crocodile and Scrafty, but we also have a Defiant user in Braviary, and it also has Tailwind support, right? And Whimsicott does too, and we got Porygon Z. So I don't really feel like Rillaboom is as helpful. Magmar, the one thing I need to be mindful of is Follow Me. Arachnid does a great job dealing with that, though. So I'm down for a Arachnid Rillaboom lead. We could also win in Ninetales. Ninetales looks pretty good at the end game. I want to use it offensively, not defensively. And I'll bring in Primarina as well. I think between the two of them, they can clean up shop. And that also gives me an opportunity to use an appropriate Terra. Like, if I'm going against Porygon Z, like, oh, it's going to have Thunderbolt. Primarina Terra at that point of the game. It looks really nice. Alright, with that, let's go ahead and get into this battle. Probably after this, I'm going to take a quick break. Get some water. Alright, so it is going to be Whimsicott and Braviary. So they were anticipating the whole, like, hey, we're going to go fake it. We were going to go with the whole Intimidate stuff. Yeah, I didn't want to bring in Incineroar to that. But I'm down to Liquidation into Braviary, and I will fake it out, though. Braviary would have to Terra Ghost to get around this. Whimsicott could also Terra. If Whimsicott Terras, I don't care. Braviary Terras, would it be Ghost? It's Ghost. Okay. So, we are going to be taking a pretty strong hit this turn, but I do think that we can retaliate with both Liquidation, and then the following turn we can use. So, Rillaboom's Fake Out fails, or does Whimsicott set up Tailwind? It does. It's fine. Does Braviary go after... Who does Braviary go after? Goes after Arachnid. Oh, it's just a one-hit KO. That's not fun. Okay. Choice Band, then, maybe. No, it's just left up. Jeez. And I anticipated to be that strong. Alright, well, give it up for Braviary. Ninetales looks okay. Aurora Veil can be helpful. Whimsicott would have to have Weather right now, right? What Pokemon do you have in the back? You don't have anything that screams that you would set up Weather, but I don't want to take that chance. Like, oh, Taunt could also come out. So I'm going to definitely use Freeze Dry into Whimsicott. And I'm just going to Rock Terra to Wood Hammer into Braviary. Rock Terra does make me weaker against some of the other Pokemon, like their Scrafty and their Crocodile. But I can always switch Rillaboom out and, you know, Grassy Glide later in the game, too. Yeah, Taunt. Sure. Cool. And I'll be happy to take that. This should be enough to get, okay. That does a decent amount of damage, and then we get a Warhammer here. Yeah, not a great turn one. I will say that. That turn one definitely opened things up, which wasn't great. But we do find some way that we can work through this. Rillaboom takes some recovery. We have Primarina back too, right? Yeah, so that can be helpful. And it looks like Rabigator is Crocodile with Intimidate. Okay. I'm down to Moon. Do I want it? I think honestly Freeze Drying into Whimsicott's going to be big. And I don't mind for now switching into Primarina. I'm trying to think. Yeah, if I get down to the last two Pokemon, I think I'll be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Especially because you already have Tailwind up, right? The Rock Slide spam isn't fun. Crit on top of that, too. Just goes to show that Ninetales has some really defensive merit behind her, which is great. Alright, Whimsicott's out. And it's Porygon Z. Okay. Porygon Z, Porygon Z, Porygon Z. Down to Moonblast into, yeah, I definitely want to Moonblast into, Crocodile. Let me see how many. Grassy Terrain expires in 1 turn. Okay. Moonblast into Crocodile. I'll Protect for now. I want you to show me that you have, Thunderbolt. Okay, yeah. Okay, Rock Slide comes out. We were just hoping to avoid flinches. Kind of the big one. Okay, we get the Moonblast off. That's huge. Not a KO quite yet, but a good amount of damage. Ninetales no longer is taunted, and Tailwind's over, and Snow is still up. So I'm down to Aurora Veil, oh, I can't Terra, because Rillaboom Terra. Right, okay. Definitely Aurora Veil. This is tricky, because how many turns of Grassy Terrain is 1 more turn, right? Definitely Aurora Veil here. I'm just worried about how much damage Thunderbolt will do. But Fortune favors the bold. Oh, it just... Woo! Okay. We'll take that. And we got a miss on Ninetales. We'll happily take that. Oh, that was a turn, yeah. Rillaboom could have switched in for sure, but if flinch happens, it's fine. But we get Aurora Veil up like pretty late in a good timing of the game. Alright, Grassy Chain's over. But I got Aurora Veil and 1 more turn of Snow to work with. So we're going to Moonblast into Crocodile, and we'll Hyper Voice. This is tough. It's single target. Maybe that would have been one reason I would have wanted to Protect, right? So Crocodile gets single target. It's not enough for KO. No flinch? No flinch. Okay. We got this. Alright, that was scary. Yeah, playing against flinches, man, is so scary. And they really did set that up. So Snow's over, but at this point in the game, Snow doesn't really make a difference. It's mainly the Grassy Glides and the Fake Outs that are really helpful here. So we're going to set up Grassy Glide, Grassy Surge again. I will Moonblast into Porygon Z, and I will Fake Out now. Sure, you Protect, but I'm just going to Grassy Glide the following turns. Like, that's the main way I'm going to play this. Their main way to win this is to try to get a one-hit KO on Rillaboom, like, get a KO on Rillaboom this turn, and then hopefully they'll have a chance to get a KO on Ninetales the next turn. But I think the main problem here is that you have to ask yourself, can you survive the double up? So I'm going to Grassy Glide, and I'm going to attack. If you decide to attack with... Yeah, that does over half. So if you just targeted down... so your Ice Beam Rillaboom, it's not even close to a KO. No freezes, so we win. Alright, perfect. You would have to... So for the opponent to win this, at this level... We have 3 turns of Grassy Terrain. They would have to get 3 Protects in a row, which I think is like a 1 in a million chance. It's some, like, crazy statistic. And they forfeit. Okay. They could have played through the win condition, which would have been that. But, yeah, we just had enough firepower. Alright, guys, we're going to take a quick break. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll be right back with more Pokemon.